Saint Rose of Lima is the first canonized saint of the New World. She shares with many saints one characteristic, the suffering of opposition. She has another characteristic, which is more for admiration than imitation, the excessive practice of mortification. Because Rose was so beautiful and often admired, she used to rub her face with pepper to produce disfiguring patches. And she also used to wear a thick circle of silver on her head, studded on the inside like a crown of thorns. We might think that this is a little eccentric, and we may even dismiss it. But it may also prick our consciences. We enjoy the most comfort-oriented life in human history. We eat and drink too much. We use all sorts of gadgets to make our lives easier. And yet, are we disciplining ourselves? Are we willing to discipline ourselves and follow Christ? Rose's parents were of Spanish descent and lived in Lima, Peru, at a time when South America was in its first century of evangelization. She took St. Catherine of Siena as a model in spite of the objections of her parents and friends. During the last years of her life, Rose set up a room in the house where she cared for homeless children, the elderly, and the sick. And this was the beginning of social services in Peru. And so perhaps let us pray to St. Rose for those who are sick and suffering.